This is gonna be a clash of the two strongest IPL teams ever, two champion teams. We are gonna be playing as Deccan Chargers. We are gonna have a bat. Look at our opening partnership. It is Gilchrist and Gibbs. Can it really get any better than this? First ball has been flicked and we'll get off the mark straight away. As far as explosive opening partnerships go, I don't think anyone can rival this. This has been flicked. The ball is moving even though the pitch looks pristine. Overthrow. I think we're still gonna have to hurry and put in the dive, but we will get through. Shot. I wanted to play a pull. He instead goes for a drive through mid-wicket. Doesn't work obviously. Let's take some time. And with the batting order we have, we can explode any time given we have wickets in hand. That is a lovely shot, but it won't go away for 4. Let's try to sneak 3 and we will do it comfortably. It almost ended up going away for 4. That was much better time than I thought. There we go. That was on the mark. The ball didn't bounce. It is definitely moving. 5 runs off the first over. We haven't taken any risk. Not even tried to score a boundary so far. Just play to the merit of the ball. This will be another 2. Not a bad start at all. We could have gotten 8, but we'll have to settle for just 7 of the first over. Left arm pace to a left-handed opening batsman. And for some reason it is really hard to play in this situation, in this game. Try to go over extra cover. That was the first attempted lofted shot, but a swing and a miss. Shot and for the back foot punch. Oh my god, that fielder is very close in. Almost a short point. Thankfully it doesn't carry to him. Now this is much better. A right-hander against a left-armer bowling from over the wicket. I can just try to smack him through the leg side. That is too wide. There are giant gaps through the leg side. If he bowls it in this spot, I mean, I was expecting a short ball. This one was a cutter, I think, just a little off base. Standing outside the off stump. Let's correct our stance first. That's a good shot. That is a really good looking shot, but we don't get any style points. That will be a dot ball. It's been a very calm inning so far. And there we go. That is the first lofted shot that we have made connection on. Went straight as an arrow. So this is a pretty safe shot. Unless you absolutely horribly mistime it, you won't get out. Now the entire leg side region is open. Come on, give me something there. Oh, leading edge. And that's gone. He tempts me with an open leg side field. I go for the flick. Close the face just a little early. And it goes to mid-off of a leading edge. We lose our first wicket. We lose Gilchrist. Well, at 1 down, Rohit Sharma is going to come in. The 2024 Rohit Sharma in a 2009 team. Flicked, walked across. And last ball, he tempted me with an open leg side field and got the wicket. This time no such mistake was committed. This went out of the middle. Run rate has climbed up to 8.31, but we have lost a wicket, so that's not great. That's been flicked. Timed really well. There should be at least 2, maybe even 3, and it'll go away for 4. That raced off the face. Again, not a bad ball. You flicked it all the way from outside the off stump. And this was much better. Drags the length back and bowls it so wide. No matter how much I walk across, I'm not going to be able to flick that. Shot. And I do try to go through the offside and almost beat the field as well. Another ball that did move off the pitch, but we don't edge it. We actually time it somewhat well. This has been a good over. 10 runs of it. Another boundary here would be the icing on the cake, but I don't think I'm going to take any more risks. Try to play a late cut and completely miss that, even though ideal timing. And it was there to be hit. Flicked. Tried to be a little too cheeky and try to play it very fine. Shot. I've gone for it. and it'll go away for 4, but it ended up much closer than I wanted it to because I tried to go over mid wicket. Instead, it goes almost to deep square leg. Almost got out on that. Goes for a shot again. Well, this shot works. This shot almost never fails. A top edge of a short ball, but doesn't go for 6. That usually doesn't happen. Off a top edge, the ball goes sailing out of the ground, not just out of the boundary. Another leading edge, but this time it hasn't carried, not even to the bowler. Both opening batsmen getting out while leading edges, but that should have been taken as well. That was a simple catch. Thanks to the AI in this game, we'll get away. For already gotten 2 boundaries of this over, or I would have tried to go after that one because that was there to be hit. His stamina is almost entirely depleted. And he's bowled 11 balls so far. There we go, that's nicely played. Yeah, that's the great thing about scoring boundaries early on in the over. You can just chill after that. The captain is gonna come in. He might be the fastest bowler. Let's see. Is he gonna be up above 145? Shot 141. Went for it. I tried to send that ball out of the ground, but no connection. We've had some swing and misses already of lofted shots. Full toss. Was I a little late or early? I have no idea, but I don't time that as well as I can. Because of that, that ball almost pops up, and because it went straight, it went to nobody. Now the start looks much better. Pulled off a top edge, goes back onto the helmet, but we'll still sneak through for a single. These last 3-4 overs have been really good. We have gotten boundaries without trying much, and then kept rotating the strike as well. 40 for 1, not bad at all. This one, what was that? I think I should have tried to play it to the offside. Dot ball. Can't be having many of those in the power play. It's been flaked and flaked through the empty mid-wicket region. There should be 2. A fielder is sprinting and he's very quick but still can't stop the ball. Nothing fancy about that. Just a regular flick. Just awesome timing and placement on that. Run rate skyrockets above 9. Driven down the ground. I think I'll have to run on this. I don't think I've got enough on it. What? Even this goes away for 4. Either the outfield is express or this ground is not as big as it seems. They're going to introduce spin at the worst possible time. The last over of the power play, we usually try to attack, but now I just have to try and survive. That one went straight on. At least there's no turn, but turn isn't the problem. The variation in pace, that's the real problem on this difficulty against spin. That was beautifully bowled, perfect line in length, but he's still not getting any real turn. 2 fielders deep on the leg side. Everyone else is at the circle except for 1 slip. I don't think he's gonna come to any use. The ball is definitely not turning. Either I'm gonna get LBW or pole, or I'm gonna find the middle of the bat. And looped up, easily done. Yeah, I hate to do this in the last over of the power play, but we don't have any choice. I just have to do this against spin, or we're gonna be 60 for 5 in no time. That was quick, almost pushed that one across, but off direction. If it was on the middle stump, it would have been interesting. Yeah, and slows things up, and because of that gets the leading edge as well. That might be the only ball that spun in that over. Still managed to get 6 of it, not bad at all. Short pull once again, a little late. He's getting up there in pace. Now 147 almost. All we've done is use all that pace, middled it, and just shown the ball where to go. And we'll get 2 easy runs. This power play we've scored at a decent rate and haven't really taken that many risks. We have played 1 or 2 lofted shots, but they have been very risk free. But start off the back foot. It'll just be a single. I think one boundary and over. After that, we can do this. But till then, I think we'll have to look a little harder to find that one boundary. Hold the shot, open the face, and there it is. There is the one boundary that we need every over. And it has come off with no real effort. I mean, we use the pace instead of generating anything ourselves. Comes back with a really good ball, but that was a really dumb shot as well. I should have just gone for a proper cover drive. Instead, I tried to flick and get off strike and play and miss. This one was too quick. 150k is probably the fastest ball, almost 151. Well, whenever he's bowling fast, he's not aiming at the stump. So there's a positive there. First googly, he bowled 6 leg spinners the last over. This was full and a googly, maybe a little faster than usual as well. Gets the outside edge and wicket number 2. I get out, just trying to rotate the strike. That will probably be just a single. Once again against spin, I'll have to do this. I mean, even when I try to take just singles, I get out. As we have seen in the first ball of this over. I could have left that one alone. But I don't want to see the bowler bowling 18 wides in a row now. This one would have been wide as well. We got some bat on it and we'll get only the single. That fielder was quick. Again, beautifully bowled. He's been bowling really well. If I'd batted like I normally bat, he probably would have picked up 2 or 3 wickets. But we've been very, very defensive, very cautious. And because of that, we only lost 1 wicket to spin. Almost lost one there. But bat onto the pad. It will be a dot ball, but no harm done. And they're going to introduce spin on this end as well. Why does every team all of a sudden have 15 spinners? Toss, stop. Come on, if you keep bowling like that, I don't care if you're a spinner or fast bowler, you are going to get smacked. This was looped up slow. And look at how high that ball was. Probably should have tried to go over mid-wicket. That shot is never going to work. So went straight and it ends up working. Off the middle of the middle. 8.1 overs gone. First ball 6. Now we don't have to do anything special. At least this over. He bowls it flat and fast. That is probably what you expect after the bowler gets smacked for a 6 of the first ball. Again goes flat. This time I'm up to it. Played on the front foot. He's coming from around the wicket as well. It makes things so much easier. Should have played that very squarer instead of trying to play that straight. He's bowling as far away from me as he can without it being a wide. And this one will be a wide. I think that was an attempt at dusra or something. It just kept leaving me. And another plain miss, and this will be wide as well. That did not look wide. Let's stand a little outside the off stump, because if he starts bowling wides, he's going to bowl 15 wides in a row. There is number 3. Already 10 runs of this over with 2 more balls to go. This will be a dot ball. Could have tried to go over his head. It was at that perfect pace where you can get underneath it. But we've already got the 6, so I'm being a little bit more calm. Outside edge. So early on that. And it will be a single, still not bad at all. 11 runs of that over. They're going to continue with spin on this end. That was fast, almost a Yorker that got underneath the bat as well. At the last possible second, we managed to edge it and get 4. Another over where we start off with a boundary. Things can't really get worse after this unless I get out. But other than that, after you hit a 4 or 6 of the first ball, you really don't need to do anything more. That was very well bowled. What happened? Why did I miss that? It didn't turn that much. It wasn't very slow, nor was it fast. But for some reason I missed it completely. Thankfully it is not LBW. Maybe pitching outside leg. It was pitching outside leg. It did turn just a little, and that's enough to beat me. Gibbs on 41 of 33. We are slowing down just a little, but with two spinners bowling, I don't think I really can do anything more. That would have been wide as well, but I can't stand to see any more wides from spinners, man. We've seen plenty of that in the last two matches. Just 5 runs off this over. Pat pops up. Would have been some catching practice if a short leg was there. Come on, a full toss. Something loose. No, he almost bowls me around my leg. It will be signal wide. I definitely don't think that was wide. That was like 2 inches away from the leg stump. And now a wide on the offside. Well done. Now he's on the mark. I was fast. Can we come back for 2? No. I think we can. Misfields and then looks around. Throws the ball after like 3 or 4 seconds and we'll make it comfortably. Again on the mark. This one was fast as well. I once again don't get out LBW somehow, somewhere. It's been flicked. Now this single just. That is not enough. We are slowly but steadily slowing down. When that run rate comes below 8, we're gonna have to do something. Balls it fast and aimed at the stump. Now he's bowling like a proper T20 spinner. Don't try to spin the ball. Just try to bowl fast and at the stump. Again, flat, fast, no turn. But we are getting used to it just a little. Ideal timing on that. Slows things up and he's off direction once again. The third wide of this over. We've got 4 runs off the bat and 3 runs off wides. That's been the story the last 3-4 overs. But he's been very accurate. Other than those 3 wides, everything has been on the stump fast. And we'll get away with 2 runs. That ends up being not that bad of an over. Oh, they have another spinner. The third spinner of the day. I thought if I'd play like 3 or 4 overs, a fast bowler was going to come in. But I don't think that's going to happen. At least a slow left arm bowler. I don't think he's going to bowl as many wides. Again on the mark, on the middle stump. There's no turn. At least in most balls. Gone for it. And that'll go away for 4. This was fast. And again, another arm ball, I think. This time goes down the leg side. He'll bowl his first wide. Gone for the same shot once again. Horribly missed time. Leading edge doesn't go anywhere. That will be a dot ball. He is looping the ball here and there. I think on those deliveries, we'll have to take the risk and try to go for it. This one was flat. Can we come back for 2? No, we can't. Well, they're going to introduce their 4th spinner. Now, even the AI knows how to beat me here. If they bowl 16 overs of spin, I am done. Start off with a dot ball. Now I think I'll have to rest my hope on all these extras they've been bowling. That would have been a run out. Trying to get off strike, trying to get a single run off the bat, which seems to be very hard against spin. And once again, he is really playing me with here. One ball is slow, one is darted in. At least I'm standing outside the off stump, so the impact will save me on most occasions. Outside edge goes very, very fine. Nope, that will be barely 2 runs. Just 2 runs of 4 deliveries, and I've struggled against every single ball so far, and it is gonna continue. Another outside edge. This one I don't think will even go for 2. It puts in the dive, so we will get through. Run rate under 8, even with 8 wickets in hand. I don't know, maybe I should just start taking more risks. Or I can wait for fast bowlers to come back. I don't know if that's gonna happen. It's 4 spinners in the attack. I'm gonna continue with spin. Another outside edge. All of a sudden, I cannot seem to find the middle for the life of me. Now this won't even go for 2. Well, at least they don't have a slip fielder after 4 edges. And I play in a mess. I'm getting worse. Flat. Outside edge. This was too fast and it'll go away for 4. This might be the first match in cricket history where a slip fielder will be in a run saving position. I don't think they need a slip fielder for catches. They need someone behind to stop the flow of runs. That will be a wide. 6 runs of this over already with 3 balls to go. That is the power of 1 boundary. 1 outside edge that runs away. Now it is not even funny. That is like the 8th or 9th outside edge straight in a row. Now an inside edge. Our luck finally runs out. That just had to happen after the last 2 overs where we've struggled against literally every single ball. Simons will go for 24 of 24. We don't have a lot of batsmen left. The problem with these old teams is they have no all-rounders. Oh, it starts off, man. That got me nervous. Fast and full at the middle stump. That's been played almost an inside-out drive against a turn. Markram has given away 4 runs in the first over. Gibbs will get to 50. That strike rate isn't looking good. But with 6 overs left, I think we can improve it a fair bit. That will get the pad and it will be a dot ball. 14.2 overs. And the only runs we're getting are of outside edges and wides. There we go, another outside edge. And no matter, even if I outside edge the ball every single ball from now to the 20th over, they still won't keep slips. So this might be the best option. Went outside the crease for just a fraction of a second. But we'll come back just in time. Now slows things up. Well, at least I managed to play a shot and it goes where I want it to go. We have 30 balls left, 7 wickets in hand, but the spinners just never seem to end. I just have to do this. And the first ball has come off. We've been waiting for fast bowlers to come back. I don't think that's gonna happen. We'll have to take on the spinners. That is a great start off the middle and it's gone a long way. This is the advantage of him coming from around the wicket. I can still go over extra cover. And I'm going to try that once more. This one not as well timed, but the result will be the same. 2 sixes to start things off. This innings has been slow, almost in the second gear for the entire time. And there is number 3. And this is where we start to explode. That'll go away for 4. After 2 sixes, that doesn't look that great. But we are fine. 14 runs already with 3 more balls to go. And maybe I just keep going now. There's no point in trying to be safe with 7 wickets in hand. Full toss. Well, this was the worst ball of them all. But I got a little too excited and just a little early on it. That should have gone the furthest. Instead, we'll get only 4 for it. 4 shots through the same region. 6, 6, 4, 4. 20 runs already. Now bowls a full toss. They try to go straight down the ground and the umpire raises his finger. Come on, that should be a waist high no ball or the impact should be outside leg stump. We are gonna review it. Oh, look at where the impact is. And impact's in line. Wickets are hitting. That is just unfair. Well, still at least we managed to hit 20 runs before getting out to a really awful ball. 71 of 47. That strike rate improved a lot in the last 4 balls. I think this is gonna be our last batting partnership. And we've only lost 4 wickets. This is definitely not even close to a deep batting order. This will be wide. So it just keeps getting worse. 21, even though you lost our set batsman, it's still, 21 runs, make it 22. Play and a miss, but this will be wide as well. I tried my level best to get bat on it. 23 runs of this over. And our run rate is almost back at 9. This would have been wide as well if I'd left it alone. But instead we'll get through for a very quick run. 24 runs of that over. And they are gonna bring back pace. Maybe I should have waited for one more over. Starts off with a full toss on the pads. And it has been flicked, and just like the last over, we'll start things off with a 6. This time he drags the length back. In this one, it was a good length delivery, but it is near impossible to get enough power to get that away for 6. Full tosses and short balls, yeah, you can. But good length deliveries, you have to time it impossibly well for it to clear the fence. Try to go very fine. There we go. And you can't muscle the ball, just use your brain and get 4. Play that very fine. It was a lofted shot that went about 4 feet up in the air. Now the run rate is almost at 10, 9.33. Another 2-3 of these shots. There's one. This has gone straight as an arrow. Pinpoint straight. Went over the middle stump on the other end. This over turning out to be costly as well. 15 of it already with 2 more balls to go. Gone for it straight down the ground. Yeah, that's the problem. Good length deliveries are just way too hard to time properly. Maybe I'm a little late on this. Lose another one. And our last batsman as well. With 3 overs left. I'd have loved to have another all-rounder here. Starts off with a full toss. That's been timed ideal, but it has come off the bat of a bowler. And that's the only reason it hasn't cleared the fence. Because I did everything right. And it was a full toss. But just not enough skills from the batsman. 17 overs. 158 for 6. Can we get to around 190? Oh, this is going to be close, but we'll make it. Flick very fine, but yeah, I think this is not going to go anywhere. Almost did beat the fielder, but we'll have to settle for 3. Full toss. That ball swung very, very late, I think. Try to go over the leg side, and the last possible second it has just moved a little bit. Yeah, has got the root of the off stump. Another one gone. We are collapsing. Our batsman didn't collapse. As soon as our batting order ended, which was a very short batting order, we just lost wickets left and right. Look at that, very, very late swing. 17.3 overs gone. Open the face. There was some pace on it, not a lot. 123. Full toss. There we go. That's how the inning started, with a leading edge. That's such an annoying ball. Off cut, maybe a leg cutter. The length and line are perfect. You just cannot hit it anywhere. Neither can you time it well enough. 2 overs left. I still would love to get to 190, but we're 25 runs away with no batsman left. That was full. Once again, good timing, but the batsman just has nothing in him to send the ball away. Shot, pulled that one back onto myself. That ended up being a really good ball. Cramped me, couldn't go through the leg side, and I definitely would have missed the ball if I tried to go over the offside. Just 2 runs so far. Shot fast and just inside the wide line, I think. In the 19th over, we've scored 2 runs so far. Tried to go over extra cover, and like so many times before, we outside-edged the ball. This one has actually flown away for 4. 6 balls left. I think we would at least get above 180 now. That's the first goal. It's been pulled very fine, but there is a fielder there. It'll just be a single throws to the wrong end. 5 balls left. Where's the boundary gonna come from? Could have used the pace. There was a gap. But another leg cutter. We just have no answers for that ball. Gone for it straight down the ground. Nothing. Just nothing on that shot. Could have run to. But I think we'll just try to stand our ground and swing the ball away for at least one boundary. Full toss again. Absolutely nothing on that. No power. Even though the game says that was well timed. Another leading edge. This one doesn't even go to mid on. The 19th over was awesome. The 20th over almost as good. He scored 3 runs of the 19th and 4 runs so far of the 20th, and it will remain just 4. We were looking so good, but in the last 3-4 overs we just collapsed. Had no all-rounders left, and as soon as our batsmen were gone, we just had absolutely nothing left. We have managed to put up a decent score, 175, but just like us, they have a very explosive batting order as well. It starts off with their opening partnership. These two teams are actually very similar, even though they are like 15 years apart. First ball inside edge almost goes away for 4. That went flying. Start off well, Chamindavas. Pretty good bowling attack as well. We have a great batting order and great bowling, but just have no all-rounders. We have Simons, which might come useful. They bowl 4 spinners. We have 2 deflected in front of square and has beat mid on as well. Stopped the ball instead of running behind it. I think I could have put a dive inside the circle and could have stopped it. But every ball has been on the mark so far. Not a bad delivery so far. This one was probably the best. Some movement off the pitch as well. He's hit that straight. Has he beat the fielder? No, he has not. A pretty good over. 7 runs. Not bad at all. Left arm swing on the other end as well. Let's see how much we can move the ball. Went for the magic ball. Try to pitch it outside the leg stump. And try to swing it back onto middle. But that's just not going to happen. Hit. We have a packed offside field. I thought no one's going to move. This one just went on with the angle. Ends up being an awful ball. He still can't put it away. That is beautifully bowled. Again, some movement. Maybe we should have another slip fielder. Oh, he's gone for it. He is trying to go for it. But again, the ball is swinging. Just 2 runs of this over. And every ball has been a gem. Except for the first and last. That's been hit. Yeah, that's what was missing. Head sees a good length delivery and hits it over mid-wicket, no problem. Ends up looking so easy as well. They've been somewhat quiet so far. But I think that's going to change. This one, I think, was even better. Because this ball was going to about 6 stump. He's walked across and hit it to mid-wicket. Another shot through mid-wicket, this time along the ground. 2.3 overs, 17 for no loss. An inside out drive. But that extra cover fielder is coming to use already. That's been hit. That is the 3rd shot through that exact same region. Almost the exact same shot. Just a good length delivery and just picked over leg side. This has not been the over we're looking for. 3 fours already. And he's tried to play almost every single ball through that region. Just 2 runs of RP Singh's first over. Let's see if we can keep that swing continuing. This one didn't move. Maybe that's it. 2 overs of swing and now it's the batsman's time. There we go, finally. As soon as I say that, a ball just moves more than almost anything so far. Very late swing. It was very full as well. Almost got the outside edge. He's gone for it. Nope, you can't really find the gap. There's just too many fielders on the offside. He's just got to go over it if he wants a boundary. And that's exactly what he's done. Can't find the gap and just pick it over their heads. The cutter, that's been hit. That was in the air for a while, but it was also in the gap. This was the first time I bowled a cutter and it almost ends up working. Dealing in boundaries these last 2 overs. No running, but they've scored like 5-6 boundaries. This one will go for 4 as well. How did that? I mean, it was awfully timed. It looked like it came off the toe, but still rolls away. We have, I mean, look at that fast bowling attack. It's pushed across. Even though they are not scoring of 3-4 balls every over, they're also managing to hit 2 or 3 boundaries. This one clears everyone and goes away for 6. Nailed that. It was full and there's no one deep on the offside, so a very safe shot. 101 meters through the offside. This action almost looks like he is releasing the ball like an off spinner. Again, just pushing the ball across. I've been waiting for that one outside edge that has not come. Till now at least. Flicks it, and that will be a dot ball as well. Even though we've been smacked for a 6, the rest of the over has been awesome. Let's end it strong as well. And there we go. Well done. Just 6 runs of that over. Now we have another 6 balls left of the power play. And then I think they won't be able to do this a lot. That is, just pick the ball over the infield and get 4. That was on the mark, on, middle and off, and moving just a little bit, but I don't know why we just have not got the outside edge. Again, some movement. He sees 2 dot balls, and the third one just go over the infield. They've done that so many times, through the leg side, through the offside. And it has worked every single time. Short cutter 126. That was very slow. But it was also very short. Ended up being a somewhat awful ball. Doesn't put it away. Again, same ball. This one was a little better. He's tried to play it straight down. That will be a dot ball. They've taken so few singles and doubles. It has been all boundaries or nothing. That will be the end of the power play. Because of that, even with so many boundaries, they're still only scoring at 7 runs and over. He's gone for it. First ball after the power play. We have 5 fielders deep, but he still managed to pick it over the infield and 1 bounce for. Basically the only fielder inside the ring, and he's gone over his head. The AI might be getting smarter. This one he has taken on the deep fielder and cleared him comfortably. I wouldn't say comfortably, but he did clear him. 10 runs already of this over. I thought that as soon as the power play ended, their aggression would end, but it has almost doubled here. 10 runs already. Travis Head, always a pain. .122 needed of 80, but they have 10 wickets in hand. Doesn't look that hard. And he has tried to at least smack 2 balls every over so far. This one was mistimed, but it will still fall in no man's land. Maybe it is time to introduce some spin and see if that changes anything. But we also have Fiddle Edwards. Let's see how fast he can bowl. The run rate, required run rate is 9. 3-4 good overs. I think we'll be on top. Oh, how close was that? It beat everything and went between everything as well. Come on, let's see if we can get above 150 Ks. 148 almost. But the direction was off. It was drifting on the pads. That was a perfect Yorker almost. They'll still get through for a single. This has been a very good over so far. 3 balls. We've bowled at some serious pace. Also beat the batsman. And that's all it takes. They'll look at you for 2-3 balls and then the 4th one is gonna fly somewhere. They've done this over after over where it looks like it's gonna be a good over, and then out of nowhere they're gonna smack a 6. Even with a 6, not that bad of an over. Let's end it strong, but we need a wicket here. They're not gonna lose this match with 10 wickets in hand. First over of spin, but left arm spin to a left-hander. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's come down. Let's try to go over point. Still somewhat mistimed, but there's just no one there. Still comes out of nowhere and stops the ball. It'll be 2. We need these balls to go to someone's hand. but that just does not seem to happen. This one is probably their best shot. He's timed so far. Need a deep point fielder. Maybe fine leg can come in. At least against a spinner, I don't think that fielder is very useful. Now a somewhat balanced field offside leg side. Has he found the gap? It looked like he almost hit it straight in between those two fielders were very close. Loop that one up. That was a very brave ball. Doesn't end up costing anything. This has been pulled with the spin, drifts on the pads. And not going after horrible balls, that's for sure. Bad ball after bad ball, you most likely won't be punished. But whenever you bowl something at a good length, you just get smacked. This one turned and looked like it deviated off the bat. But I think that's just a play and a miss. This has been such an amazing opening partnership. Both batsmen have contributed. And it's looking like they've just only gotten started. Another over. And they just get flicked over fine leg for 6. Well, this was a bad ball and deserved to be punished as well. Yeah, much better. Flicks it from off stump. I mean, this shot shouldn't be that easy. Let's try to go over mid-off. Doesn't connect, but still so lucky that it doesn't even carry to the fielder inside the ring. This one was close. That was fast and full. He's flicked it back onto his pad. They're doing this easily almost with 10 wickets in hand. We have bowled 10 overs. They only need 95. If they want, I think they can still finish it off in like 7 or 8 overs. Lovely shot against the spin. That one definitely turned and it has actually benefited the batsman. He's played that with the turn, played it very fine. 90 or 58 needed. Can we even pick up 1 wicket? That would be a mini win. I don't want to lose by 10 wickets now. There we go, some turn. I think we might have to introduce another spinner in Simons because the ball is definitely turning. Comes down and almost yorks himself. That was not the smartest shot selection. 10.5, 88 for no loss. Goes for a reverse sweep. And again missed time, but they've been so lucky. Every missed time shot has fallen in no man's land. The required run is still somehow climbing. 9.67 now. Let's go with Simons and see if we can turn the ball. We haven't picked up a single wicket and still somehow it's looking like they are losing the match little by little. And first ball from Simons and we'll pick up a wicket. It took 11 overs. We bowled with probably the greatest all-star fast bowling attack you'll see, and we still had no success. A part-timer comes in, bowls a horrible ball and gets a wicket of the first ball. Well, that will be the end of this awesome opening partnership that just never seemed to end. That's a good shot. First ball, he's found the gap, but he's got to run. There's not enough timing on that. Comes down. That's a good hit. I think that's clearing the fence comfortably. Yeah, just off the face of the bat, it looked like it was going out of the ground. Comes charging down, has a smile on his face and hits it a long way. 11.3, 97 for 1 now. It doesn't even look that hard. 79 needed of 51. They can just do this with 9 wickets in hand. I think they can chase 220 from here. Head going strong, 46 of 31. That's been hit and he's found the gap. And that goes for 6. Falls right on the rope. 52. The strike rate is looking good. If he had taken some singles, this innings would have been extraordinary. He has dealt in boundaries. There's another one. This has been picked from outside the off stump and easily hit over fine leg for 6. That's just too easy, man. Well, we are going to continue with spin on this end, but I think that's enough of Simons. because even though he picked up a wicket that was just too expensive, this one is turned, beat the outside edge, and we'll get another one, I think. Yeah, turned just enough to beat the batsman and beat the stump. That would have been a clean ball if it had gone straight on. Again, drifting on the pads. Every now and then I bowl a ball there, but thankfully this time it doesn't go flying. Markram at least takes one ball to get his eye in. Second ball, he tried to loft out of the ground. Let's keep head off strike for as long as possible and try to do some damage on this end at least. Heads on strike, slow left arm bowler. I feel he's already gonna go. Yeah, he did try to go. Almost ended up being out, but that doesn't even carry to short cover. That was full. Again, horrible ball. Very lucky to not get punished. Yeah, 21 runs. I think we've had enough of Simons. We have 4 really good fast bowlers who haven't picked up any wickets, but that required run rate is still somehow above the current run rate. Chaminda was 2 overs 19. Maybe we could have given him another over in the power play. The ball is still at least moving a little. A 13 over old white ball. 64 of 44 dot balls here, and the required run rate would be actually above 10. Even 4 singles and the required run rate would be at 10. Inside edge, he's tried to go for it once again, but Markram 5 balls 2 runs, and so far he has somewhat struggled. Let's try to keep him on strike. And again, this time beat the outside edge. We are really toying with him here. That's another good looking shot, but 2 runs with 7 balls. We are slowly building the pressure here without taking many wickets. We have taken 2, but we've controlled the flow of runs. And look at that for feeling one-handed, and that ball went at about 300 kilometers per hour, I think. He's come down. This time he has got the elevation. He's seen that deep fielder and just taken him on. And that's gone a long way. Travis Head. Once again the problem. Oh my god. This is gonna be out. For a second I had some hope. Full toss on the pads. Probably deserved to be smacked. He's gone for it again, 3rd time in a row, but this time hasn't gotten enough elevation on it, and that will be it. 2 sixes. He's trying to go for the 3rd one, and that will be the end of this blistering knock. 71 of 41. Gibbs got out at 71 as well, but I think the strike rate was not as good. He's gone for a sweep off a full toss. Klaasen will get off with a boundary. SRH has a pretty explosive batting order as well, so we'll have to be very lucky and bowl very well to win from here. Again, he's tried to go for it. Everyone has come in except for Markram, and I've just tried to smack the ball from ball number 1. It's gonna be all pace from here. The required run rate 9.20. Started off with a short ball. He has timed it, but not enough. That will be a single. Good start. We'll have to keep doing this, and in between we'll also need to take wickets. He's trying to go inside out. Has he cleared the fielder? Please stay inside the boundary line. Yes, he has. Thank God. I thought he would catch it and then go outside the line. But Fidel Edwards will get a wicket. And now they are in the middle of somewhat of a collapse. They've lost some wickets. Like 4 or 5 overs. They were at no loss after 10, I think. And they're into their all-rounders. Interesting. This match might get much closer than I thought. I thought it would be a whitewash by the way the openers were going, but now we have more than some hope left. This over has been awesome. Just 2 runs and we've picked up a wicket. Come on, another one would be good. This might be another one. He's hit it, and he's hit it deep, straight to deep square leg. Klaasen's got to go. Now I dare say we might actually be on top. I don't think they have any more batsmen left. They have some useful all-rounders, but the match is almost turning on its head here. 3 overs ago, it looked like SRH were going to finish this under 18 overs. Full. That was a perfect Yorker, but he still managed to get that one away. What an over, man. We much needed over 2 wickets in that, and they've scored about 3 runs. RP Singh, our most economical bowler, 3 overs 18. We need another over like that. Off to a good start. Singles, I don't think they bother us anymore. Let's try to angle the ball back into his body, give him no room, but I also have to make sure I don't drift onto his pads and make it too easy. Look at that for fielding. Unnecessary dive. One dive was necessary, but one wasn't. The run rate for the first time I think is above 10, the required run rate. Again, not been able to get off, and whenever they've tried, they've gotten out in the last 3-4 overs. That's a good looking drive, but again, good fielding, man. We are pulling this match back out of nowhere. Pull that one along the ground. Now they are almost scared to take any risk. And why won't there be? Every shot that has gone in the air has gone straight to someone's hand, at least in the recent past. He's hit that one. Has he found the gap? No, he has not. He's tried to hit that one out of the ground. The game started. He's hit that one. Oh, come on. What are you doing? That one went straight down his lap. Should have been taken. And not only did he not drop it, that will go for 4. 34 of 17. Oh, can't get complacent here. If that would have been a wicket, it would have been so sweet. 6 wickets would have been too much. Let's flick that one. Is that in the gap? Oh, that wasn't in the gap, but I think it went on one bounce. Fiddle Edwards 2 for 25. Should have got the third one this over, but fielders in this game. Again, same flick, and once again, how many times are they going to pick the deep fielders? They've hit so many shots in the air that have gone straight down. They haven't even had to move. That will be another one. I think now they have Cummins left. Yeah, that's it. For even bowling all-rounders, they're done. Again, same shot, same flick. That just does not seem to get any elevation. They need 32 now. Let's go with Chaminda Vas, and we have Ryan Harris left for the last over, but let's try to finish it off in this one. Under 10 runs would be great. Under 6 runs and we'll just win it right here. We've pulled the match back. I mean, even though we have picked up wickets, even before that we somehow contained the runs. Now they're just not able to get anything away. When the openers were batting, it was looking almost too easy. He's tried to go for it inside edge and has gone absolutely nowhere. Full, and he's hit it very straight. Finally. Is Cummins really going to pull off a miracle from here? Because they're going to need it. They've slowly lost control of the match, and now it's just too far gone. Bat onto the pad. This ball's got to fly if SRH has any chance of winning this one. 25 runs in the last over is just not going to happen. Shot back onto the body, and I think it's safe to say we've almost won this match. But let's celebrate after we've done bowling these 6 balls. This one has been hit, and once again another lofted flick goes straight to a fielder on the leg side. You just got a feel for SRH. Up until the 10 over mark, it looked like they couldn't do anything wrong. After that, everything they've done has gone wrong. That's been hit along the ground, and that will just be a single. Singles do not even matter anymore, not even in the slightest. This has got to fly for 6. Yep, that's it. There we go. We've done it. So barring any no balls or wides, that's it. He's tried to go inside out and has got no connection on it. That will be just a single. They've gone out with a whimper here. Just have not been able to put anything away in the last 6-7 overs. A leg cutter, yeah, that won't go. I mean, from being 90 for no loss to 155 for 7 after 20 overs, that's one awesome collapse, and we'll end it with a pretty good ball. It was straight, it was full, no swing, no movement, but it got the job done. Well, that was shaping up to be an awesome chase, but click the video on screen to a chase 10 times as awesome as this one, as we are chasing the highest test score of all time. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.